Oh, yeah. Y'all ready? Get it. What's up, y'all? It's Moose, your boy here at the After-Thot show, brought to you by Yannis Metal Fabrication. Metal. That's a new business. That's his secondary business, Yannis Metal Fabrication. But his original one is called Yannis Metal Fabrication, where he makes all sorts of goodies for you guys. Crafts, flags, beer coolers. He's got awesome merch, hoodies, beanies, hats. He's got everything you need. I have a few of his t-shirts. I have an awesome hat that I wear every day when I work out. It's an awesome workout hat. It's got the mesh backing to it, which is awesome. It's breathable, and it's veteran owned, and he's a law enforcement officer, and so I'm gonna support it, and I know y'all should too. So hit him up on Instagram at Yannis Metal Fabrication. I know he's on Facebook too. He's on all of our links. Hit him up, see what he's got to offer. He's always posting these awesome pictures and videos that he's got of his merchandise and the customers that he's had all over the world. He's got people in Australia and Europe repping all of his stuff. So it's awesome. It's super awesome. And his stuff is just freaking flying by the second. It's awesome. And it's amazing. And he's an awesome guy too. I love him. So shout out to him. Also, want to give a little special shout out to Empire Tattoo in Tucson, Arizona. They got me this. All my ink actually is from Empire, which is awesome. Shout out to my artist, Jay. I think it's his shop, and he's awesome. And shout out to the whole crew out there. Those guys are just magical artists for everything that they do, and their work is just superb. So if you're going to get inked out in Southern Arizona or anywhere in Arizona, make the trip to Empire Tucson. Empire Tattoo Tucson. They're on Instagram too. I'll post their link up. I'll post their page info, and hit up my boy Jay and the rest of the crew in there. It doesn't matter who you go with. You're going to get amazing work done. Tell them Moose sent you, and they'll take care of you. So, what's up, guys? No guest today. It's just going to be me. Sorry. No, I figured I'd shoot my shot with a solo show. Who knows? Maybe that's just the way it's going to go from now on. I don't know. But I do have my guests lined up for the future. Next week, I might have my boy who's a lawyer. He might jump on. And the other, my boy Steve, who's a CrossFit coach. I still got to schedule him. He's not responding. He's probably doing CrossFit every day. That's what they do. That's all they do. But I love it. I love him. I love all of my guests. Speaking of working out, I've been hitting it pretty hard this week. It's been a challenging couple of weeks for me, and I feel like, as usual, working out is a total outlet besides this show, the podcast. I didn't mention this is exclusive Empire merch. I don't know if it's exclusive, but it's awesome. I love these hats. So shout out to Empire for the merch. Anyways, what I was saying is that working out is definitely an outlet for me, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys. I don't do traditional weights anymore. I don't do free weights. I do a lot of high intensity interval training, but I do non-conventional equipment. I have like a 20-pound mace that I guess is like a pseudo sledgehammer. I just freaking whack my big-ass tire, and I have a big-ass tire in there that I flip, and I jump on it, and I, what else? I slam it with the freaking sledgehammer or the mace or whatever. I have a 15-pound jump rope that is an absolute beast. I never thought a jump rope came in 15 pounds, but it came in 15 pounds, and it hurts, and it's a savage. So look into it. I think I got it on Amazon. I got a lot of shit on Amazon. You'd be surprised. That's why I love Amazon, man. I swear to God. I don't even remember when I order stuff, and there's packages waiting for me outside, and I'm like, oh yeah, I ordered something. What is it? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's an LED strip for my TV. Why do we need LED strips on our TVs? I don't know. but I also need it. And I know you have one. Either you have one or your kid has one. My kid has one. Yeah, because I gave her mine, the one that I had, and I bought a new one for me because I need one too. You know? Can't be selfish about it. Ain't no law without the claw. I'll never be drinking White Claw, trust me. But yeah, what else do I have? I have a freaking rower. I have a air bike, which is a total beast also. And I got that Boss Rutan, what's it called? The punching bag with the mitts on top and the bottom. It's super cool, and it's a definitely workout. It's a definite workout. That thing's a beast too. I just work on my striking and all that shit, even though I suck. But obviously, I'm still a thick boy, dude. I'm a hefty bag, but it's okay. As long as I keep doing it and I keep working out, it's all about my mental state at this point, you know? I'm done trying to be freaking Mr. Olympia. I was never trying to be Mr. Olympia. But you know what I'm saying? You know, if you looked at the pictures in my past when I was in the Marines, man, I was stacked and jacked. Especially in my deployment days. Oof. Boy, I was with it. But now that I'm out, man, without that discipline, it sucks. I'm trying to get it back. Trust me, I'm trying to get it back. And it will come back. It's all about the diet at this point. If I can pinpoint my diet to where I need it to be, I will be in tip-top shape. But I've been saying that since 2018, and I'm still here. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Man, what happened? What happened this week? Oh, DMX, R.I.P. R.I.P. to the dog. Remember that? Man, I remember in the early 2000s, I got introduced to DMX. You know, I don't remember what's first song. I'm pretty sure it was Up in Here. That was the very first song I realized that I got introduced to DMX. And he just sounded so damn angry. And I was, 12, maybe 11, 12 maybe? And I was just like, wow, this guy's so angry. But he knows. He's from the streets, bro. He speaks my language. But being an 11, 12-year-old, you have no language. But you thought you did. I thought I did. I didn't know shit, though. Because I was 11. But DMX knew me. Because I knew DMX. Was it? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. Yeah. Totally spoke my language. He was speaking through me, you know? What I really want. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I used to download his music. You know, we used to download all this shit from LimeWire and Napster and give our computers AIDS. And our parents would be like, why the hell is the Word document freezing? And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Maybe it's because the Blink-182 album I just downloaded, along with the strange videos that you're not supposed to see, that are just for me, that I pretend not to download while you're at work. Oh my God, don't tell him anything, please. Yeah, man, 2000s were cray. Remember Napster? Now all I want to do is take a Napster. It's insane. Different times, y'all. Different times. Speaking of music, so I was trying to find some dude who would kind of make music for the podcast, right? And I saw this ad on Facebook from this guy who's a DJ, and I was like, hey, I have a podcast. Would you mind giving me some samples of what you can work with and see if I can input anything for my intros or outros, and maybe we can make a permanent relationship here. And homeboy was like, oh yeah, sure, let me send you the sample. He's like, what are you looking for? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna send you this intro from Gorillaz. I love the I'm kind of a fan of the Gorillaz, but there's one song that has a great intro. It's called Saturn's Bars. And I was like, can you do something like this, because this intro is sick? He's like, okay, let me check it out. So he's like, okay, that sounds cool. Check this out. So he sends it to me. He sends me an email. I'm like, okay. Hit play. Boom. Man. Got anything else? I messaged him back. I was like, hey, you got anything else with a better drum loop that hits a little harder? I mean, I like punk rock and I like classic rock and metal too, and some modern rap. He's like, oh, okay, I get you. Why don't you say so? Sends me another track. Email. I hit play. I'm like, no, dude. Okay, this has nothing to do with rap, punk rock, or metal. Can you send me something in either of those genres? He's like, oh yeah, I have one that's kind of like punk rock. And I'm like, punk rock, okay. Sure, send it over. Let's see what we can do. Sends it over. Took a little while this time. Sends it over. Email. Download. Hit play. Freaking blocked him after that, dude. No, this is the last time I look for a music producer on Facebook Marketplace in Tucson. But if you know anybody who's actually good at music, digital music, hit me up because I might want to do some work with him. But if it's that guy, please don't. I don't even remember his freaking name. We'll never do that again. So I think I'm just going to stick with the Epidemic Sound. Shout out to them. They have great tracks on there. I love it. Oh, man. But yeah, this last week's has been pretty busy, pretty productive, discouraging sometimes, but at the same time, working through life, y'all. Working through life, and that's what we got to do, you know? Every day's a different war. Every week's a different war. And we got to condition our minds. We got to condition our bodies to go through it. You know, there's no way around it. Just got to go through it. Blast through it, kick through it. Do what you got to do, but never quit. Go to war. Go to war. And when I say go to war, I mean plan, evaluate, and execute. P-E-E. Plan, evaluate, and execute. P. Hashtag P. That might be the name of the episode. I don't know. But yeah, when I say go to war, I mean do what you need to do to execute your plan and accomplish the mission. Whether it's for work, your objectives at work, your objectives at school, your objectives in life as parenting, anything where you need to be the best individual and the best version. Damn, I suck at talking today, guys. Fucking Friday, you know? I'm not good at these things. I'm not good at words. I've never been. This is the most I've ever talked in my whole life, so please give me some slack, you know? Anyways, when I say go to war, I mean executing your plan to accomplish the mission in every aspect of your life. And never give up, because there's going to be setbacks. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be speed bumps. There's going to be people who are trying to hold you back, and some of those people are going to be the ones that are closest to you, whether it's friends or family. Trust me, some of them in the back of their heads are going to hope that you fail. And it's their perception that you should fail because you're not as good as them. They don't see you as good as them, or you haven't done enough in your life to be as good as where you are right now. But trust me, you are. And it doesn't matter what the hell they think or what the hell they say to you or what the hell they post on social media. Focus on yourself, focus on your success, and focus on bettering yourself in every aspect of your life. And that's what I mean when I say go to war. Go to war for your kids. You know, sometimes you just think you're not good enough as a parent, or you think that you're failing as a parent. But as long as you are not giving up on yourself for your kids, you're doing okay. Trust me, you're doing okay. And don't matter what other parents say about you or your kids. As long as you're taking care of them, as long as you're there for them, as long as you're doing the best you can for yourself and your family, you're going to war. That means freaking busting through every freaking wall and every freaking barrier in your life. Anyways, enough of that shit. Hashtag go to war. Oh, man. I haven't eaten today. What did I eat today? I had a protein shake after my workout. And I made a sandwich. Yeah, I made a freaking sandwich today. I wish I would have utilized my air fryer. Man, air fryers are the bomb, aren't they? Air fryers are the best invention. Air fryers are so bomb. I can make a freaking steak in 12 minutes, which is not traditional. You can take away my freaking man card if I don't freaking grill it outside. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't have that freaking kind of time in my life. I'm a freaking full-time employee, full-time dad, full-time student, okay? All right? Hashtag dad life. I wish I really had that time on the weekends to do, or a freaking weekday to go outside and start the grill with charcoal and wait an hour for it to freaking flame up. That'd be so good, though. It is different. I'm not gonna lie. Hitting it up on a freaking on a grill is super different than on a air fryer, but it's still delicious. Man, I'll put it in there for about 12 minutes. It's medium, and I love it. I freaking love it. So if you don't have an air fryer, I suggest you go get one because you can literally cook anything. Super secret, bro tip. You can actually make hard-boiled eggs. My brother actually told me this. He makes hard-boiled eggs in his air fryer. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, that was very exaggerated, but yeah. And I'm like, well, you know who I am, bro. I'm eccentric. I'm not. But anyways, so hard-boiled eggs. He's like, dude, preheat your air fryer to about 250. Stick them in there for about 11 to 12 minutes. I tried it. Perfect hard-boiled eggs. And I sucked at making traditional hard-boiled eggs. They would either come out super hard with like the yolk not even there, or like freaking still wet and it was nasty, you know? I still ate it. It's freaking what else, you know? Gains for days. My mom had an air fryer. She has an air fryer, and it's a super fancy one. It's one of those $200 hitters, man. There's like different racks on there. There's like 20 different buttons. And she's had it since like November. And she was using it as as another storage cabinet. Just like the original oven, she has pans and everything in there. She has pans and everything in the air fryer. I don't know what it is. It's, you know, Latina moms, they put cooking stuff inside other cooking things. And I'm like, Mom, have you used this? She's like, no, I don't know how. Oh. There was a Super Bowl weekend, and I was like, let's make something. Let's use your air fryer for this. We were going to make burgers. And she's like, okay, I'm going to go get the burgers. Or I don't know what she was going to go get. She went to Safeway, and she's like, hey, stick the burgers in the air fryer that I've never used and that you never used and you're not familiar with. Okay. So I did what any resourceful millennial did. I started pushing buttons. That's how I learned. I just push buttons, man. I think I'm doing this. Like, there's so many buttons on here. And I can hear myself. So I win. So I started pushing buttons. And it's been successful for me. Even in the military. That's how I learned to handle ordnance. I push buttons. Things go boom. Bad guys die. I win. So I figured, you know what? Let's keep going with that logic. So I start pushing buttons, the ones that say, I don't freaking remember. With a little help from the manual and YouTube, I managed to get it heated up. And I was like, okay, it's starting to get a little hot, so maybe now is a good time to stick the burgers in there. So it was a successful cook in the air fryer, the $200 air fryer. Has my mom used it since? I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. But also, probably not. She probably still has it as a storage. She probably has Tupperware in there, and that's okay. It's probably cookie Tupperware that you think there's cookies in there, but there's probably sewing equipment. You know, it has the blue container, and you think like, damn, I want some of them sugar cookies. You open it up, it's freaking sewing equipment, and you're just like, should have known. Or it's the brown butter container, and you're like, yes, and it's more freaking Tupperware. What are you gonna do? I don't know, but that's the way it is. But yeah, it's been a interesting couple of weeks. What else, guys? Oh, check this out. I might be starting a little merchandising. Check this out. After-Thot show mousepad. I don't know who uses mousepads still, but I mean, I do because I have an office. So if you have an office, you need a mousepad, hit me up. I can hook you up. I don't know when we're going to start doing merch. I don't even know if we are, but send me ideas. You guys want stuff? I can make it happen. I'll find out and make it happen. But I think merch would be good, especially progressing forward. What else? I don't know. What's going on in the world besides DMX, RIP? Oh yeah, a couple of those police shootings, huh? It's dirty. Really don't want to get into that because they're so, I don't know. I just don't like talking about it. I support freaking law enforcement through and through. You all know that. I was involved at one point, and it's a tough job, you know? It's just being able to decide between life and death between milliseconds. Dude, you got to put yourself in their shoes. If you see a suspect who is suspected of having a weapon, it's definitely a lot of gray area there. But let's not get into it because I don't want to get canceled yet. Not yet, anyways. I don't know. Never mind. Let's leave it at that. Next week, let's see. I think I have my boy Chuck next Friday. He's the lawyer. He was a bailiff out there at Juvenile. He's a super cool dude, former Army. Another body stacker. So I can't wait to have him on. NFL draft in a couple weeks. I think the 24th weekend. It should be exciting. I think the Cowboys have it 10th pick, even though there's been talks of them trading up. We'll see. Should be good. What's the next UFC? I don't know. I think Masvidal's gonna fight again, or was it? No, I think Dana White just approved Dustin Poirier and McGregor again. So that should be awesome. That should be definitely awesome. All right, guys. It's going to be a short one today because I don't have a guest. And I was limited on topics today, honestly. Next week, I'll make sure I have a lot to go. Actually, let's get into some of the topics y'all suggested on Instagram, on the Insta. I know my girl Maddie sent me a couple of them. Oh, that's my personal. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to do this one because it's dumb. She says, meds or microdosing with shrooms? Damn it, Maddie. Obviously meds. I've never done shrooms, bro. But I'll let you know when I do. Here's one. Relationship or single? Being more in a relationship in my life, I feel like I'll never get into something serious for probably the next 25 years. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, it's just too much, I don't know, just mental strife. It's just baggage, you know? Having to be accountable for somebody else and them having to be accountable for you, it's draining, honestly. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And not to freaking dog on people in relationships. God bless you guys. You guys are awesome. And if you make it work, you make it work. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing. However, I just don't believe in the constitution of marriage right now. Or institution of marriage, whatever. One of the tuitions. I just think that a lot of people have a lot to hide. And I would rather keep that stuff to myself and be honest and true to myself than have somebody judge me over it and, you know, base our relationship on that shit that is not their fault or my fault, and just be like, I don't like that you do that. I don't like what you're wearing. I don't like that you like this music, you know, just who you are. I don't like who you are. Why not? Like, it's just too many little issues that can't be fixed. I know sometimes the bigger issues can be addressed and resolved. It's just like when there's too many little issues, it evolves into something big. And I think, you know, in correlation with these little issues, just combine into one big ass issue. And especially when you have kids, it just brings in a whole other spectrum to it. And it's just so draining, especially when it comes to parenting other kids and the other parent parenting your kid, step kid, whatever it may be. So no, I'd rather just be single. Honestly, I'd rather be accountable for myself, for my daughter, and not have to be responsible for someone else or rely on someone else or blame someone else for my success or demise, for that matter. God knows there's freaking people trying to do that. But I won't let it happen. Why? Because I go to freaking war. But yeah, relationships were nice sometimes. And who knows? I mean, you never know. Honestly, you know, I can say that I can be single for the rest of my freaking life. But then comes around that person and you're just like, ugh, I can't see myself without her and blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. But as of right now, at this moment, I remain single. And I will continue to be single and live my freaking life, you know? That's all I want to do is live my freaking life without judgment, you know? Again, not dogging on people in relationships, but damn, you guys are missing out on freedom. Oh, man. I do need a co-host. I really do. Because I can't just freaking be shitting on people like this. What if, I don't know, who would I want as a co-host? Obviously Arnold, because, see, but he's an alpha, and I can't have another alpha on this fucking show. Maybe Christopher Walken, you know? Hey, Chris, you have an interesting day today? Well, no. No. I can't do Christopher Walken. He's fucking awesome, though. Well, no. Yes. Anyways, I don't know. It's freaking... Cheers. Yeah, still looking for a co-host, guys. I have a pretty good perspective of who might be, who it might be, who might be it, who it be might. Okay? So stay tuned. I still have a couple of options open for this season. Season 2, he or she will start Remember, this is inaugural season, so we're just winging it right now, you know? Next season, we should be up and running at full force. Next week, what do I got going on? I think I got another therapy session. Yeah, poor guy. Poor guy indeed. He's getting all my baggage. I don't give a damn. Yep. I mean, my therapist has a therapist at this point. You know? It's all good, though. It's all good. Getting better every freaking day. Get me? And getting help is the best thing you can do in either aspect of your life. Get help. If you need it. If you don't, fuck it. Keep living your life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting help and living my life. I'm a double threat guy. Anyways, all right, guys. We're about 31 minutes in. About half the time it would take for a guest who was here, but it's just me. So I think this is an appropriate time to say goodbye. Again, I'm your boy Moose, and this show, the After-Thot show, is brought to you by Yannis Metal Fabrication. I wish you guys an awesome weekend, an awesome week. God bless you guys. Hit subscribe, share it, and live your life. And go to war. Go to freaking war. Okay? I love you guys. I'm out.